The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight, defending their home court means a lot. And with pregame routine.
Kevin, thanks. With the
DA, thanks a lot. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Magic moving the ball around, and Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And it's Drummond missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Vucevic has got the first points up on the board here for the Magic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Outside Fournier. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Back to Sexton. Shakes him. It's tipped. They recover it.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Sexton's shot is good.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Good D by Drummond.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Love has it in the corner. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Here's Vucevic. That one goes in. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Right side, Sexton. Back to Love. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Sexton against Fournier. Isaac misses, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Ross. Porter dishes to Drummond. Stolen by Gordon. Vucevic finds Gordon. Ross with it. Guarded by Porter. Ross passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. A switch here also for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Back to Gordon. For 3, Ross. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Garland kicks to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Nance. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Ennis drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 3 from deep three-point range. Rebound by Ennis.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Nance dishes to Thompson. Out to Nance. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here is Augustine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it out to Gordon. Over Nance. They get it back. And Carter Williams slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Here's Windler. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Magic leading by 3. Pass to Bamba. He kicks it to Ross. Orlando gets it back. That shot off the mark. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Sexton the pass to Love. Trying to find Augustine. Gets it to him. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor? Nicely done to get out in transition.
To the middle. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Porter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Isaac outside. Second chance shot. Back to Augustine. Isaac kicks to Ross and stolen by Love. One-on-one fast break. Back to Thompson. Sexton the pass to Osman. Here's Thompson. Here's Osman. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Finished off the break.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Porter dishes to Love. Porter against Ross. Porter kicks to Osman. Thompson in the corner. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bamba. And another fast break for Orlando. The Magic running. Isaac finds Augustine. Goes back up. Outside for Carter Williams. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Bamba. And he drops it in from the low post. Bamba's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando. Passes it to Osman. Now Thompson. Inside. The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. The feed to Porter. There's the dish to Sexton. Rebounded by Isaac.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Ennis comes in for Terrence Ross. Evan Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for Orlando. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drummond finds Sexton. Right wing. Now, here's Garland. They need this. Here's Drummond.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Mohamed Bamba.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Sexton. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 7.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. The shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Gordon.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
The open look here for Sexton. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Another shot. Gets a hand on it. And Drummond is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening. And that does it for our halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Love the pass to Osman. And Sexton has it in the corner. Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz. Count it. Fultz has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Fultz. Here we go, one-on-one. Basket counts. Fournier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this is where Evan Fournier has a feel for where to go in transition. Really good job.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Love the pass to Garland. Back to Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. Love, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Isaac. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 15.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. The high post shot. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got 6 points.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
Love finds Drummond. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Fournier. Sexton against Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Vucevic. That shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And the pass to Drummond. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Carter Williams finds Vucevic. Outside for Carter Williams. Pass to Fournier. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's Vucevic missing.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Basket good.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
Thompson misses.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Lobbed up there for Isaac. An emphatic LU jam.
My goodness, Jonathan Isaac can get off his feet and in a hurry. That was a beautiful dunk.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Cleveland. Porter passes to Thompson.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice job.
And Isaac throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
To the inside, Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Back to Ennis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Outside, Porter. He dishes it to Love. Here's Nance. That's in there. Love with the assist. Nance has got his first 3 points of the game.
And the court vision from Kevin Love. He is so good at finding open teammates.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando out in front. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so here's Orlando. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Porter against Ross. Outside, Porter. Love dishes to Porter. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Gordon. That shot off. Nance with some nice D. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that one's good. Osman.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Outside Fournier. Love against Vucevic. Pass to Fournier. Kicks it to Ross. Here's Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Porter. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Outside Fournier. Left side Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. Almost, but it rolls out.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Osman, the pass to Nance. And stolen by Fournier. Here's the break. Here's Vucevic. Left side Fournier. Ross in the corner. The Magic need to get a shot off here. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Yes, that goes in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
It's stolen by Nance. And then slams it in.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Orlando leading by 12. Here's Fultz. And he's finally able to knock one down. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Nance down low. Defended by Gordon. Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem. Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside, Sexton. Love the pass to Sexton. Over Fultz. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Kevin Porter. Outside Fournier. Off target from outside. Cleveland now, time running out. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Magic.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Evan Fournier.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Sexton shooting. It's on Markelle Fultz. Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills, but if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
To the left side wing. Aminu finds Bamba. Now Augustine down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. It's time for the end. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at point. Now here is Carter. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Love against Markkanen. Love dishes to Drummond. There's the pass to Garland. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Chicago ball.
And here's White. And White with the stuff.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Sexton.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And that one, good.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
White with it, guarded now by Kevin Love, and stolen by Love. It's Drummond with the drive. Sexton finds Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
It was contact there, but that's not enough to stop Andre Drummond.
Levine passes to Carter. Good D by Drummond.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Sexton's shot is good.
Do you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Osman kicks to Garland. Down low, it's stolen by Carter. And Porter, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Then on the wing, stolen by Levine. White inside. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Here's Sexton, and it's sent back by Carter. And he gets it back. Sexton's shot is good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Count that one.
Ooh, you see the contact there, trying to match up with Drummond's physicality. Doesn't work.
Levine with it. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Pulls up from the corner. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot.
Oh, what a play!
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Back to Drummond. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And done with the slam.
Incredibly swift in the open floor. You can tell that's where Dunn feels most comfortable.
Windler, the pass to Nance. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Dunn. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
To the middle. Pass to Windler from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Dunn goes back up. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Porter passes to Nance. It's blocked. Satoransky looking around. A stupendous finish in traffic. Passes it to Porter. Here's Windler. Shoots the 3. He made it! He made it!
Yes, he did!
Yeah.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Bulls lead by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 3. Here's Nance. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Valentine tosses to Cornette. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Nance.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Back to Dunn. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Porter finds Thompson. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Harrison in the corner. Dunn outside. Here's Cornette, guarded by Porter. Harrison in the corner. Dunn outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Porter comes in for Young. Levine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Love outside. Pass to Drummond. Dishes it to Sexton. The kick out to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love the pass to Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And the jam by Levine.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They get it back. Count it. Harrison's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Love finds Drummond. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. And there's the pass to Osman. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Levine passes to Hutchison. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Love outside. On the wing, Porter. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. To the paint, picked off in midair. He kicks to Levine. Back to Satoransky.
A versatile guard, the team-first attitude Satoransky plays with is also admirable.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So for the Bulls, Young comes in for Porter. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Levine.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Back to Drummond. Nance outside. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Satoransky. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland's checked in. Here's Satoransky, and he banks in the layup. Satoransky's got 10 points in the quarter.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never put themselves in too much. And that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's White. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
Drummond finds Sexton. Here's Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside, Sexton. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
LaVine and the jam by LaVine.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
Left side, Love. Three-pointer. They get the rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Outside, Porter. Inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Porter. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact. They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Some changes for Chicago. Harrison's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. And Cleveland also making a change. Porter's checked in for Colin Sexton. Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Windler with a bucket.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Chicago leading by 14. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Valentine in for Harrison. The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Dunn passes to Young. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Nance dishes to Thompson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. The Bulls leading by 13. Dunn outside. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
To the inside. Windler with the bucket.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Dunn misses.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Back to Thompson. And stolen by Valentine. And they're pushing it up. The finish throws down the breakaway jam.
You see what Dunn can do when he's playing under control. That's an excellent pass.
Garland the pass to Porter. And Thompson kicks to Nance. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the technical free throw is good. Levine's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Dunn. And then for Cleveland, Drummond comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Porter. The feed now to Young. It's stolen by Nance. Pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
I like that Drummond has become more in control of his offensive game, and the defense is running out of answers.
Count that one. Satoransky's got 14 points for the game.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Out to Nance. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 10-footer. That one wide left. Sexton against Satoransky. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Young's got 6 points in the quarter. He gets it up. Off target. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Bulls leading by 16. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard.
Wendell did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score with efficiency.
Over in the corner, Osman. To the paint, stolen by Levine. White, left side. Carter uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Love outside. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 6. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Young's running, and Young slams it home.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
Knocked loose. Windler, the pass to Love. Here's Osman. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Carter leading the charge. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Osman. And again, unable to change momentum here. So the wing on the left. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. So for the Bulls. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Young, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for White. Porter's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Sexton for 3. Carter pulls it in.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 5 assists in the game. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. the New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is what happens when Drummond gets the ball in deep. Either he makes the shot, gets fouled, or sometimes both.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Cleveland also making some changes. Bell is checked in for Love. Dante Exum comes in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Jetty Osman. And it's done, penetrating, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
And Drummond kicks to Exum. Drummond dishes to Dellavedova. Outside Porter. Dellavedova, the pass to Exum. Dellavedova scanning the floor. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Bell's shot is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dellavedova kicks to Porter. Back to Drummond. To the middle. Stolen. Here's Harrison. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Stolen by Exum. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Dellavedova. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Harrison, and he jams it with authority.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Shots good by Gafford.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
No good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they...
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And Beal kicks to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Hachimura. Beal against Sexton. Beal the pass to Bryant. Sexton against Beal. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Rebound, Andre Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Hachimura with it. Pass to Beal. Over Sexton. Hangs. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Drummond with it. He's picked up by Wall. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Banked in off the glass.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Outside, Wall. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. The shot's good. And that ties it up.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Down low, Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bryant's got 6.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Wall finds Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Pass to Osman. The dish to Drummond. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That is his first foul of the game. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Windler, the pass to Porter. Kicks to Garland. He dishes it to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Passes to Windler. Outside, Porter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Smith. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. The baseline J. Nice D from Porter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Bertans in the post. Working on Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He hits both from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Thompson. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside. Most of his shots coming around the rim.
Here's Smith. Here's Wagner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. For Washington, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Right back after this break. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon
being yourself, being in your own comfort.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2. Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Ball comes in for Smith. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Wagner kicks to Brown. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bertans got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. Nance, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Back to Porter. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Now here's Wall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Wizards leading by 6. The pass to Bertens. Back to Wall. He lobs it up. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 6 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Porter. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
A nice shot by Wall. Wall's got his second basket.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Thompson passes to Nance. Here's Windler. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Wizards. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown the pass to Bertens. And here's Wagner. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good. Wagner.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. Now, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside Beal. It's Brown on the wing. Poked away. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Porter's running, and it's good for 2.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got
That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Stood on the wing, inside. Here's Thompson, and the layup is good. 12 points for Tristan Thompson.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside for Beal, to the inside. Wagner. Back to Beal. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Bonga. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hachimura down low. He's guarded by Love. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love. For Washington, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Payton, he's checked in for the Wizards. Smith comes in for John Wall. The Cavaliers trail by 8 and stolen by Payton. Smith the pass to Bonga to the right side. Pass to Payton. Here's Mahimi. Good. Nice job down low. Mahimi's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. Bad.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Shot clock at 5. Osman the pass to Drummond. And that one drops. Drummond's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Cleveland. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Beal. And it goes down 2 points. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Bryant trying to free himself up. Hachimura, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 10.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi, always showing up here to compete.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Pass to Bonga to the left wing. Here's Wall, and the shot goes in. Wall's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wizards leading by 10. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Beal with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Passes it to Hachimura. The pass to Bonga. Just 5 on the clock. Bryant. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
59 seconds left in the third. It's tipped and stolen by Sexton. And now Love pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Nice to have a big guy that gets out, runs wide, and can finish on the break. Kevin Love showing it there.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Beal the pass to Wall. Left side, Bryant, and stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Bonga. Outside, Beal. Knocks it loose. Left side, Bryant. 4 on the shot clock. Keeps it alive. Beal on the foul. Beal's got 11.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Stretch fours, that's Kevin Love right there. Terrific range and a great quick trigger on that one.
A 3 off the inbound, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards lead by 5. And we'll have the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Here's Nance, and Nance slaps it in.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Wizards leading by 3. Payton left side. There's the feed to Brown. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running. Back to Nance. And he lays it straight in.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Smith the pass to Bertens. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And again, it's Larry Nance. Nance has got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Garland the pass to Windler.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here's Smith. Pass to Bertans. Mahimi trying to get open, and it's Davis Bertans with the 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Windler. Bertans defending. Windler the pass to Thompson. Cloaked loose. It's stolen by Smith. To the middle. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Now Bertans. It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Passes it to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland dishes to Porter. And the rejection by Mahimi. Bertans with the ball. From deep three-point range. Windler with the rebound. Love right side. Down low. Thompson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
He was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Outside, Beal. The pass to Wall. He feeds it to Bryant, and the basket is good. And the Wizards lead by 6.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And he's just one of those players that's just physically gifted. Drummond can bully defenders when he's looking to score.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Ball passes to Bonga. It's Beal on the wing. To the paint, Bryant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Sexton. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Good!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so it's the Wizards with the W. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Cleveland, Ohio is the scene for the Magic. One of the best high-wire acts in all of the NBA. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Love kicks to Sexton. Pass to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Pass to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Gordon against Drummond. Lob pass to Gordon. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. Now the feed to Drummond. Stolen by Gordon. Isaac passes to Gordon. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Sexton. Back to Osman. That one, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Drummond finds Love, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now the pass to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. He's off on that one, and Orlando will come the other way. Fournier with the ball. Garland picks him up. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Sexton. He feeds it to Garland. In the corner, Drummond with it. Isaac with the steal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fultz, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Love kicks to Osman. Drummond working against Isaac. Knocked away. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Porter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the inside, Vucevic, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
And Garland has it in the corner. Out to the wing. Porter looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Nance, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Ross, that's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Augustine with the steal. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back. And the jam by Ross.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Thompson passes to Garland. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Ross with it, kicks to Bamba. Back to Ross. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic leading by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Bamba is out there with Ennis, and it's Vucevic. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Ross in a 2-guard.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Stolen by Bamba. Goes up, and Ross with the slam.
Oh, the speed of T. Ross. Really something to see in the open court.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Passes to Windler. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The baseline J off the mark. Pass to Ennis. Back to Carter-Williams. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Sexton grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Porter dishes to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Right side, Porter. Thompson passes to Windler. And it's off from three-point range. Magic leading by 12. Here's Bamba. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here are the Magic now. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Bamba. It's good. The assist that time for Ennis. Bamba's got 6 points.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Cleveland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Here's Fultz. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Up and in on the layup. Drummond's got his 2nd bucket.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Inside. Gordon kicks to Isaac. A 3-ball. And no good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Drummond up top. Back to Sexton. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Gordon. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And Gordon, with that strength and athleticism, made a tough shot look easy despite the contact.
And it's Drummond missing. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Isaac. Back to Fournier. Cavaliers with the rebound. Right side, Sexton. He gets it in there. Garland's got 5 now.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. And finished off by Fultz.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. 16 seconds left in the first half. He kicks it to Fournier. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how... And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. And Slam dunk by Vucevic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Porter's checked in for Sexton. Magic leading by 17. Up top, Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Well, Cleveland shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Love outside. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Fournier.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Drummond. The shot that time, not on target. Gordon with the defensive effort. Back to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Vucevic. Love grabs the board.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And finished off by Porter.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
To the paint. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Back to Porter. The 19-foot shot misses off the left iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Thompson dishes to Nance. Pass to Garland. Thompson, high post. Lock at 6. Poked loose. It's stolen by Ennis. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Down low, the 8-footer. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams. 8 points for Mohamed Bamba. Windler the pass to Nance. And here is Garland. Here's Porter. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic leading by 21. Kicks it to Ennis. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Ennis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Porter passes to Garland. And they pick up 2.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Carter Williams with the bounce pass. Pass to Bamba. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. DJ Augustine's checked in for Carter Williams. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 6.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Bamba wide open, and he fires on the money from 12 feet away. 12 points for Mohamed Bamba. To the middle, here's Windler. The kick out to Porter. Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight for the Magic. Vucevic comes in for James Ennis, and it's Fultz in for Augustine.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Pass to Vucevic. And Thompson sends it back. Windler, the pass to Sexton. To the inside. Stolen by Bamba. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Magic out in front. Running up. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Fournier passes to Gordon. Swiped away. And here they come. Here's Sexton. Makes it off the glass.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Fournier gets a wide open look, sinks the triple. And the Magic lead by 20. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut
Wow.
for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh. Ouch. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. And the pass to Aminu. From past the arc. He can't get that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Bell passes to Exum. Back to Bell. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside. Knows he can get it done from there.
Now here's Carter Williams. Defended by Dellavedova. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Offline from the top of the key. Cleveland's gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Right side, Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Carter Williams with it. Now defended by Exum. Carter Williams, the pass to Aminu. Here's Birch. Rebounded by Bell.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Osman, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Gordon kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Gordon. Passes it to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Dellavedova. Up the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ennis is checked in.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Wandu passes to Birch. And Aminu kicks to a 1-2. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Aaron Gordon.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Exum's shot is off. There's 38 seconds left in the game. And Aminu kicks to a 1-2. Over to the left wing. Birch the pass to Aminu. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Windler. Now Dellavedova. Back to Bell. It's stolen by Aminu. Here's a 1-2. Dishes to Aminu. Pass to Carter-Williams. Fires for 3. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big mark. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot, manning the middle. Knocked away. And stolen by White. Jumps up. And White with the stuff.
And it was White who started the break. I mean, the steal and the nifty first pass. Was some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
Levine with it. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Pass to Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Love with the ball. There's Garland, and it's blocked.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away. That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Knocks it loose. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. And Love throws it down.
You better respect the athleticism of Love. If you don't, he'll put you in a poster.
Here's White. And that's collected by Love.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Garland, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And here is Satoransky. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Satoransky can get wily on the drive. I mean, able to duck and dodge his way to the shot.
Osman, the pass to Sexton. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Osman kicks to Garland. And here's Drummond. Nice D from Porter. The Bulls leading by 6. Young drives in. The kick out to Porter. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
And see where last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone, man. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
The pass to Cornette. Young trying to break free, and Cornette gets it to go.
Well, that's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And Drummond kicks to Love. Sexton against Dunn. Here's Drummond. Chicago grabs the miss. In transition, here come the Bulls. Satoransky, the second chance points on the tip in. Satoransky's got 8 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Dunn. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 6.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Nance kicks to Thompson. Pass to Garland. And Porter, here we go. Thompson right side. There's the dish to Nance. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Harrison. Off with the layup. Now Cleveland shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Back to Porter. Stolen by Markkanen. Passes to Valentine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Thompson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Here's Harrison. Unable to get that one. Nance with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 8. The slam dunk by Garland.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Left side, Markkanen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Here's Porter, and again it's Cleveland.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Snatched away. And Garland with a clear path to the basket.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw, no good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Young comes in for Valentine. Levine's checked in for Harrison. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Here's Satoransky, and Thompson sends it back.
Now, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Porter kicks to Thompson. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. Love the pass to Drummond. LaVine with it. Picked up by Love. LaVine can't hit. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Kicks it to Drummond. Over in the corner, Osman. Back to Drummond. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Dunn. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. That's now 8 points for Chris Dunn.
Well, because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to LaVine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
And he gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's a minute left here in the second. Dunn. Good D by Drummond.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy layup.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Sexton.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Dunn penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Chicago making a switch here. Cornette's checked in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
A tight game here in Cleveland. To the left wing. Love against Dunn. The kick out to Young. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Cornette passes to Carter. Second shot opportunity. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Down low and stolen by Dunn. Here's LaVine. The layup off target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They've got a 2-point lead. And that's a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Thomas Satoransky, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter at the 3-shot.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They double him with Love. And stolen by Love. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Stolen by LaVine. 3-on-3. White the pass to Carter. Count it. Good. Carter's got 6 points.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. LaVine with the ball. Carter kicks to LaVine.
Kick it out, kick it out.
To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Cavaliers shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Sexton the pass to Drummond. A wide open look from Love. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, White. Feeds to Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bulls making a switch here. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
Nance passes to Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now here's Satoransky. He's got 8 to the paint. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Sexton slams it in.
Thompson has excellent instincts on defense. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty and try to come up with steals.
Thompson comes with the double team. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Outside, Sexton. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
Bulls have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Satoransky. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Sexton dishes to Nance. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Satoransky. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. The Cavaliers leading. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Inside, it's stolen by Carter. To the middle, here's Hutchison. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Sexton the pass to Windler. To the inside. Thompson dishes to Garland. Tries again. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Satoransky the pass to Carter. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's sent back by Carter. Thompson with the bucket. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. here's Satoransky. Defense is right there. Harrison. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Harrison's got his first 2 points.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things happen. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Pass to Windler. Porter in the corner. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Chris Dunn. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, White.
Playing fast is what White does. I mean, it must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to follow.
First free throw is good.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And both free throws good for White.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
To the wing right side. Here's Osman. Love kicks to Osman. And stolen by White. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And the rejection by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. The feed to Porter. Kicks it out to Love. Here's Windler. Back to Love. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Porter. Back to Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, Markkanen isn't just an outside threat. He's more than capable of capitalizing inside.
The pass to Windler. He kicks to Porter. To the paint. Drummond passes to Osman. Down low. Here's Love. It's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. Outside, Levine. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, you got to be excited about Markkanen's future. I mean, he's a big man who can really shoot and shoulder the offensive load.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Windler's checked in, and it's Exum in for Porter.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Windler, the pass to Drummond. And it's Exum in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here's Love for 3. No good on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Stolen by Dellavedova.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play, gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Exum to the inside. It's deflected. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Here's Porter trying to get open as Carter. And that one's good by Porter. And the Bulls lead by 1.
They're cheering more and more. You can tell Porter loves coming through for his team in these moments.
And Drummond kicks to Dellavedova. But they get it back. Exum dishes to Love. Passes it to Windler. Dellavedova from outside. Shot clock. Resets for the Cavaliers. And it's sent back by Carter. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Porter. To the middle. Stolen by Garland. Sexton the pass to Porter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
1:02 left in the 4th. There's the lob to Carter. And stolen by Drummond. There's Garland. Porter passes to Drummond. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Big body inside. I mean, Carter Jr. uses his physical advantage as well to pick up fouls.
Carter hits them both.
Good job. When it's this close, the team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Drummond passes to Love. Shoots over Markkanen. Love dishes to Drummond. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Drummond. And stolen by White. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Levine. Yes!
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalizing the clutch.
There's Garland. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's Porter at the small forward. And that one's good by Porter.
And look, Porter knows how to score inside. He possesses great quickness, and he has that length also to finish in the paint.
Nance passes to Porter. Misses the layup. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. Here's Satoransky. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It counts, and the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Alters his release to do it, and those are 2 crucial points.
Love check in for Nance. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 3. To the paint. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Overtime still getting started here at just about a minute in. Bulls moving the ball around. Moving it up. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Love has a ton of confidence. He's terrific at stepping up when his team needs a big-time basket from him.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
White the pass to Carter.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Oh, yeah. It's one thing if the defender makes a great play, okay? But to lose control of it and get called for the over and back, that's tough to swallow.
Here's White. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. It definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
Drummond in the post, defended by Carter. Drummond dishes to Sexton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
Offensive rebound, Levine. Porter looking it over. Back to Levine. Inside, shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Will it go? Offensive rebound. They shoot again. It's White on the wing. And again, Chicago. No good. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic has checked in for Andre Drummond. Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Exum, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
Wow. One area that done must sharp and fast. I mean, he really has to really concentrate on moving the ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Banked in off the glass.
Well, you know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Harrison, no good.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Wall, no luck.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Garland, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Boy, the speed and the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Hachimura the pass to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Now here's Beal after the miss from Andre Drummond. Beal the pass to Bonga. A pass to Bryant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, Thomas Bryant has the kind of length to get well above the rim. Nicely done. Great target on an alley-oop.
Poked away. Out left to the wing. Sexton against Beal. Kicks it out to Love. Clock at 4. Back to Osman. Bryant comes with the double team. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Wall passes to Beal. Launches a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The feed to Love. Shoots over Hachimura. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
Here is Love after the made shot from Bradley Beal. To the middle. It's deflected. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Hachimura the pass to Beal. Left side, Bryant. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Sexton. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And here's Wall. That's tipped.
Well, that's the athletic ability of Colin Sexton. Twice on the pipe. What a big-time vertical.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal's running, and yes, it's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
To the inside, and Sexton has it in the corner. Pass to Osman. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Outside, Beal to the left side wing. Pass to Hachimura. The dish to Bryant. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. He gets that one.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Beal drives in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Outside for Beal. For the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love outside. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's just strength by Kevin Love to take the contact, not be bothered enough to lose concentration.
9 seconds left to play here in the first. Bonga, the pass to Wall. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And don't... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. Garland kicks to Nance. There's the pass to Thompson. Back to Nance. Outside, Porter. To the paint. Thompson passes to Nance. And the 3 off target. Washington trailing. And Mahinmi has it in the corner. The shot by Bertans. Nobody around. The 3-pointer, no good. Out in his own on the break. Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Bertans for 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Smith with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The 3 from Bertans. Nance gets the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Porter. Smith with it. Now guarded by Porter. Left side, Brown. Trying to end the drought. Here's Mahinmi. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bertans for 3. And that one is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Porter passes to Nance. Back to Porter. Down low. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's good. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And they continue to control the glass.
Nance outside. Thompson in the corner. And stolen by Payton. Brown outside. Bertans with room to fire. It's good on the putback.
You do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahinmi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
Here's Nance, and Nance shoots it in.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Mahimi kicks to Bertans. Jacks up a three. The offensive rebound. It's Brown on the wing. From deep. Thompson with the rebound.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
To the middle. There's Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Beal. Out to the right wing. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
Feeds to Drummond. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside and stolen by Drummond. Out in his own on the break. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Hachimura's got 5 now. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much from one.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. They played very good basketball. And that does it for our halftime show.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Sexton. Good work there as it goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Here's Bonga. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Garland has it in the corner. They double him with Wall. Garland, the pass to Sexton. To the paint. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Wall dishes to Bryant. The tray. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Inside. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Drummond. Beal with the steal. And here comes the break. Bryant passes to Bonga. Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's Bryant outside for Beal. Bryant dishes the wall. Beal from long range. Garland with the rebound.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Here's Osman. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Outside, Beal. He feeds it to Bryant. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Can they get it? Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man, Thomas Bryant, making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
And that one's good. Drummond's got 6.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Bonga. Bryant trying to free himself up. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Bonga, the pass to Wall. Over Garland. Offensive rebound. Here's Bryant. There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Osman. He's covered by Hachimura. Right wing. Back to Osman. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 19. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This guy has got good mobility for a big. Defenders cannot take their eyes off Rui Hachimura on the drive.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And so he hits both.
It's such a joy to see the diversity of the NBA growing. Rui Hachimura becomes only the 2nd Japanese-born player to be drafted in the NBA. Incredible stuff.
And Thompson gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Windler. From downtown. Oh, he nails it just in time.
1 eye on the rim, 1 on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well,
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nance and Thompson are up front. Andre Drummond is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The pass to Drummond. Back to Porter. Pass to Drummond. Here is Porter, covered by Smith. From deep 3-point range. Back to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Down low. The kick out to Porter. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Beal's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Sexton finds Nance. To the paint. And stolen by Wagner. And they're running. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Windler, the pass to Porter. Here's Windler. Thompson outside. Up top, Porter. Now, here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And good that time.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Here's Bertans for three. Hits it from three-point range.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Porter, no luck.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Nance outside, pass to Sexton. Porter in the corner. The three. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And Washington making a change here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Beal. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
To the inside, Osman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 17. Out to the right wing. Here's Bertans for 3. And Bryant slams it in.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Osman kicks to Thompson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Hachimura, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Love, no luck. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Again, the Wizards, good for 2. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Drummond.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Wall. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
To the right side. The Wizards working the ball around now. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Another shot. He lays it in.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
From deep. It's off. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.